Hey everyone, in this video we will look into how we can integrate OpenAI with Zapier MCP. Before we move on to the demo section, let's start with the basics. What is MCP? MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. Think of it like a translator or a universal adapter that helps AI models like ChatGPT talk to different tools like Google, Notion, databases, and so on without writing complex code for each tool. MCP acts like a middleman. This without MCP. Without MCP, you face three big challenges. Manual API coding. You need to understand and implement every app's APIs like Gmail APIs, Drive APIs, Slack API, Notion API, and so on. And you need to write code for each of them. Next is context handling is on you. You must manage which tool AI can call, how, and in what format. And the third challenge is no plug and play. Every time you switch tools or API changes, you must rewrite the code, which is time consuming. And what is Zapier? Now you may have heard of Zapier. It's a no code automation tool. It connects apps like Gmail, Slack, AWS Lambda, Notion, and lets you build small workflows without writing code. But traditionally, Zapier was rule based. If your email comes in, then post a Slack message. No real reasoning or intelligence at the time. So that's where Zapier MCP comes into the equation. Zapier MCP lets you create an MCP server on their platform, connect your model. Either it can be OpenAI, Claude, Gemini, or anything. Then plug in services like Gmail, Google Drive, Notion, Slack, all through a clean UI, which we will be seeing in the demo part. Now, AI doesn't just follow fixed rules, it can think, reason, and interact across apps in a contextual way. With Zapier MCP, AI can talk to one MCP endpoint, that is Zapier. Also, Zapier MCP provides around 8,000 apps which you can connect with clean UI steps, which makes it very powerful. So let's get on to the demo part now. So let's go to Zapier MCP. So you can just go search for Zapier MCP and then you'll land in this page. So here we are connecting with OpenAI API. This is the AI model through which you wanted to connect with Zapier MCP. You have all other available, but I choose OpenAI API here. And then coming to tools, as I was mentioning, there are around 8,000 apps which you can connect. It has a Google Calendar, Notion, a Slack, Asana, Salesforce, and whatnot. It has a lot of other apps, but for this demo I have chosen few apps, which is Gmail and Slack and Google Docs and Google Drive. So all you need to do is uh, click on add, and let's say you wanted to choose Slack, just click on Slack, and then once you select Slack, there are different actions which you can take. So you can, all you have to do is just choose one of them. So let's say I choose send a direct message. So it, once it knows who the person is, it will just send a direct message. That's how simple it is to connect your Slack with Zapier MCP. Now let's look at the other part of it, how you can connect Zapier MCP with OpenAI. So for this demo, I'm just using OpenAI's platform.openai. This is the playground where you can choose different models and play around. So here you can choose any models available in OpenAI 4.1, and here is the magic starts. In the create section, all you need to do is just click on addition, and you see MCP server, and you just click on MCP server, and the first option you have is Zapier. So you just click on Zapier, and here it is asking for enter your API key, which can be found on Zapier MCP. Let's switch to the different tab, and here there is a section called connect. I'll just do connect, and then here is the API key which we are looking for. Just copy the secret, go here and paste it, and that's it, you're set. Here it actually shows all the plugins or connections which we already made. If you see Slack direct message, Google Docs, Google Drive, send email, all these. So let's add it, and I just put a small prompt mentioning you are a helpful assistant who can perform various tasks. So let's see how it works. Hi, let's say, can you write a poem on AI? Yeah, it was able to write it. Now let's try to send the same. Can you please share this to Slack channel? So it does ask for permission, and I do approve, and it says this is the connector which it is using, Slack send channel message. It says it provides a very good info, and it also provides channel which it has access to. So it did mention social. So let's switch to Slack channel, and boom, here you go. We see the same uh, AI poem here. And similarly, if you, can you write a short horror story and save it to Google Docs under Zapier one in the Google Drive? So let's do. So this way we are actually creating the content and also adding it to Google Docs and then saving it under Google Drive. So again, it's asking for permission. I just do approve. Yeah, it actually provides a link as well, but here I already have the folder here, so I'll just do reload. And yeah, here you go. We see this particular document is created with the content in it. And similarly, if you wanted to send an email, and it does ask for questions as well if you don't provide enough information to send. If I say just, can you please send an email, see, it is intelligent enough to ask all the questions. Recipient is, I'll just put gmail.com, and subject is test, body, let's have dinner. Yeah, if you see, it was able to send the email with the subject and the body. So that's it for the demo part. If you have any questions, please comment. If you like the content, please subscribe and like. Thank you.